Hi Sergio, I'm making a special dish today. So these are the ingredients I have. You might want to try this. So I got garlic powder, black pepper. It calls for white pepper, but I don't have white pepper. And then I have a little bit of sesame, hoisin soy sauce. I got some chicken. I got some snow peas, green onions, white onions. I got some shrimp. This I like cooking. This is the white part of the green onions. And then I have about a half a cup of soy sauce and a half a cup of the hoisin sauce. So I'm going to put this in here just like that. Sergio, you listening? You paying attention, Sergio? There you go. So I'm going to put this in here. And then I also have some white sugar. I'm going to put some white sugar in here. And that's about a teaspoon. And I got 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. So I'm going to mix that up. Yeah. So mix this up a little bit. Let this gonna marinate. I told you about I have the white firm tofu. And then I went and I fried it up. So I'll come back and we'll finish this. And Sergio, I have chicken stock unsalted. I got unsalted because with the soy sauce and the other stuff, it's gonna make it a little bit too much salt. So you know me, I gotta watch my health. So I put everything in the chicken. I put the soy sauce, brown sugar, white sugar, a tablespoon of soy sauce. Excuse me, a tablespoon of the sesame. So I'm letting that just kind of absorb everything, and we're gonna cook this. And so we're gonna cook this all together. So if it goes right, we'll have a tasty dinner. I'll come back to you in a little bit. Okay, Sergio, I have the pan. It's ready, and I'm gonna put about 2 teaspoons of oil. I have the heat about medium heat. I'm gonna go ahead and add the chicken. And let this cook here. Chicken was a little cold, so, and then plus I'm cooking on electric stove. Just wait until that comes, but we'll come back to that in a bit. Okay, Sergio, we're back. So now let this cook a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and put about a teaspoon of oil, just so it won't get dried up. So we're cooking. It smells good. And I forgot to tell you, Sergio, the green onions, the white ends I told you about, I chopped them up and I put them in here so that they would cook in here. To me, it just gives me a little different flavor than the regular onion. But the regular onion I'm putting in also. Usually I'll put ginger in here, but today I forgot. I don't have no ginger. So we're gonna let this cook all the way through. Oh, and I forgot to show you too, I have about 2 or 3 pieces of celery we're also gonna put in here for the veggies, along with the snow peas. This I had maybe one time. It was cooked for me, and nowhere. I don't know where they the name of the dish is. I don't know the name of it, but it was made. I tasted it one time, and oh man, it was so awesome. The flavor of it was just phenomenal. So let me see here. So we'll let that cook for a little bit more, and but like I was saying, I tasted it. I was like, oh my god, this is so good. I gotta learn how to do this. And I don't remember the ingredients from it. And this was like when I was 16 years old. But I've been craving this for like ever. So I'm just gonna let this cook a little bit more, like I said. When we marinate it, usually I let it go for about an hour or two, just so all the sauce and everything can soak up in the chicken. And that's what I normally do with my meat for beef and broccoli and all that. So this is looking good. So we're going to set this aside too. And I'm going to wash my wok so that way we can put the shrimp in there. And then I'm going to put this on pause and we'll go from there. But I think you'll find this an easy plate for the family. Doesn't take too long. Just the preparation, cleaning of the vegetables, the cutting. I think that's the most. And then the tofu. Just cut it up into little bite size like this, and then fry it until it's brown. And you'll find it doesn't really have any taste, but once you mix it in with all the everything else, oh my goodness, Sergio, you're gonna have, it's gonna explode. Sylvia won't try it. First of all, she doesn't like shrimp like that. Huh, honey? She's walking away. She's laughing. She thinks I'm loco right now because this is actually my first video I'm making. And that's okay. Oh my god, this looks good. And then I'm going to set this aside and then clean my wok. So I'll be right back. Okay, my wok is clean. I'm going to add another 2 teaspoons to this. Season the wok. Ah, you know what I forgot? I forgot to dry my spoon. That's why I forgot to dry my spoon, honey. Alright. Got the onions. Put the onions. Okay, let those cook for a little bit. And we're gonna add the shrimp. Yes, Sergio, I said shrimp. Just let that cook a little bit. You don't want it to cook too much, because then it starts getting rubbery. And then plus these are already cooked shrimp. So we'll just savor that, let that cook for a little bit. And we'll be right back. Alright. So we have this. It's looking pretty good. I'm just going to put this aside, Sergio. Like I said, you don't want to cook the shrimp too much because then it starts getting a little hard, gummy. So another little bit of oil. Honey says I use a lot of oil. And well, we go through a lot of oil when I cook, but not too much. Alright, so we're going to add the snow peas. Oh, what am I doing? Wrong spoon. I'm going to melt that. Add that. Add the celery. And let that cook a little bit. So like I said, garlic, you can use regular garlic, smash it up, put it in there, preheat it, but I didn't have none, so I'm going to add some garlic to it. You could use white pepper, it's preferred, but black pepper is okay. What the difference is, I have no idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of salt, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Like I said, everything is salty from the the sauces. That looks good. There we go. Your phone dying, honey? Yeah? Okay. So now what I'm going to do, so here's I'm going to add the meat, the chicken, the tofu. I'm going to add the shrimp. I'm going to put in the chicken broth. And mix that all together. Oh, that looks good. I'm going to higher it up a little bit. And I still have the green onions, so I'm going to hold off on that for a little bit. And you see how the juice is right here? It's going to get thickened up. I forgot to tell you, make a little thing of all juice or cornstarch and water just to thicken up the sauce. So I have that put aside. We're going to use that later. And like I said, it's just cornstarch and water. We did use a little bit of cornstarch in the chicken, but that was just so it would stay soft. That way it won't get hard. Come look at this, honey. Look how yummy it looks. Yeah? She said yeah. She's embarrassed. She doesn't want to go over there, Sergio. Yeah, alright. But I love this dish. For some reason, it's just so awesome. Now you can see the tofu is getting a little bit more. It's getting a little more soft because of the juice and everything. So, and it's gonna start absorbing it. It'll start absorbing the juice. So it'll make it a little more fluffy. But there's just something about this dish. I love it. So we're gonna wait for that to boil, to come boil, and then we'll add all the stuff. You can see it's starting to get a little yeah, soft there. I'm gonna eat this one. Oh, boy. This is good. And so like I said, I only had this dish one time. And it was actually Let me see. Who was it? So actually it was my daughter's grandmother that made it for me. And she's the one that made it. I don't know. I think so. I think that's how it was. But we'll see. So it's coming to a boil, and you can see. We'll wait for it to more so that way we can add the cornstarch. And then, ooh la la. Ooh la la. So this you gotta hurry up and do. And we're gonna put, because we got a lot of juice in there. Ooh la la. My honey's looking at me like I'm crazy. Oh, there's the sauce right there. So we're gonna add a little bit more because I love juice on it. I gotta hurry up and cook because she's gonna make tacos. A little bit more. Thicken the sauce up because the sauce is actually gonna go good with the rice. And the rice is cooking. It's already done. So there you go, Sergio. A little bit of light soy sauce just to add a little bit. There it is. My goodness. There it is. Okay, I'm gonna turn that off and I'll be right back. Okay, Sergio, one more time. Here's the finished product. Let's give it a try. Oh, I love this rice. So sticky. Let's break that up a little bit. Back. So here you go, Sergio. Can you see it? There it is. So this is shrimp, chicken, tofu, and the vegetables. Mmm. Just like I remember. Mmm. Just like I remember.